Hello traders, welcome to the new weekly forecast for the trading week beginning on October 14th. Now in the current week on Thursday, we got CPI numbers announced from the US market and they were very impressive. Now the stronger CPI numbers are going to boost the rally in dollar. Now fundamentally and technically dollar looks bullish in the short run, and in the coming week we have the most important announcement from the European Central Bank, where we expect that European Central Bank is going to cut the rates, which will bring some weakness in the euro against dollar. Now, apart from euro dollar, we have some more tradable setups. So without wasting much time, let's dive to the charts and find the profitable trading opportunities. So let's begin our technical analysis, and the first instrument is dollar index. Here I'll go to the monthly chart first, and I need to reset the view here based on monthly time frame. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let's apply the multiple fib extensions and we'll get the magnet zone. So this is the lowest point on monthly chart. I'll start from the lowest point, connect to the first high and connect with the higher low. First extension applied, and I'm going to apply the second one now. So for second fib extension, again in the bullish direction, I'm going to start from the higher low point. I'll connect with the high on the first fib resistance area, and we got the second one here. I just need to change the color to golden. So based on multiple fib extension levels, the confluences, we got the support zone here. So this is the magnet zone providing support to dollar index, and the next magnet zone is here. And yes, dollar index is range bound between these two levels. Now I'm moving to the lower time frame, that's weekly. On the basis of weekly time frame, let me zoom in. So here we got the push down, and now dollar index is range bound between the defined zones. Also, if you notice, we have a pattern of lower highs here. So we have a high, lower high and lower high, and this is our low, higher low and high low, which got broken and it moved downwards, found support at the magnetic zone. Now I'm going to apply fib extension in the downward direction, starting from the highest point, connecting to this low here, coming in the zone and connecting with the lower high here. I'm going to use red extension lines here. Yes. So based on downward fib extension plotted on the weekly time frame, the target is 97.96, which is not yet done because dollar index got stopped at the support zone here near 99.66 or the psychological mark of 100. We can apply one more fib extension in the downward direction here, starting from the next lower high, connecting to the low which is falling in between, and the next lower high, and just need to change the color here to, I think, brown. Okay, now based on the magnetic levels, dollar index is supposed to go to the next magnetic zone here. But right now it's under the pullback, the bullish correction. Now I'm switching to daily chart here. Now based on daily chart, I am working on the latest downward leg, started from this resistance area and up to this support area. So I'm going to apply fib retracement in the downward direction, connecting from the high to the current low. Now based on the fib retracement plotted on the latest downward leg on dollar index, currently we are at 38.2%, and this is also a magnetic zone here. Now I'm expecting some pullback either from the current level or maybe slightly higher, and then it should come back and move to 61.8, or it may also go back to the highest level to complete the ranging pattern and then roll downwards. In short, I'm expecting short-term pullback and then continuation up. So this is the direction for dollar index based on daily chart. We got the bullish divergence here at the lowest level, and we also got the completion of BOS, which means the buyers are in control. Currently, dollar index is sitting at a resistance level, short-term resistance, expecting a pullback, continuation up, and then in the long run, I'm expecting it to move downwards. Let's go to the 4-hourly frame now, and on the 4-hourly frame, I do not see any signs against. It's been continuously making higher lows, so it's a bullish pattern on the 4-hourly chart. We've got low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and higher low, in conjunction with higher highs being formed on 4-hourly chart, and there is no bearish divergence. So to get the short-term reversal, I need bearish divergence on the chart. So I'm expecting one more push up, maybe to the next web level, completing the bearish divergence here, and then we can expect some short-term pullback. So there is still more room in the upward direction for dollar index. Going to 1-hourly chart, something similar. So here we got bearish divergence between the two highs, but the BOS is not done. In fact, dollar index is getting support in this highlighted area, which is now working like support, and it's going to push it up one more time to complete the bearish divergence, and then we can expect some downside movement. So this is the plan for dollar index. Now let's move to the next currency pair, that's euro dollar. Now I'll be working on the weekly frame first. So going on the weekly frame, we've got bullish divergence here. We've got the BOS. We've got bearish divergence here on the top. So this is the full cycle, bullish cycle. I'm going to apply Fibonacci retracement here, and I'm expecting short-term correction in EURUSD. So short-term means after completing the cycle here with bullish and bearish divergence on the top, this is ABC pattern downwards, pushed up. So this is going to complete a bigger correction downwards. So here the idea is this is to be counted as one wave down, corrective up, and downward. So I'm going to apply Fib extension in the downward direction here. I'll start from the highest point. I'll connect to this low and then the lower high. So based on Fib extension plotted in the downward direction, the magnetic zones are number one here. So this is the area, this is the magnetic zone. So I'm targeting this area. So anything between 1.5680 to 1.5820 is the target for EURUSD. And let's move down to daily time frame now. Now based on daily price structure, if you notice, it's continuously making lower highs, lower highs. So this becomes your turning point, lower high. So we can apply one more Fib extension in the downward direction here. So I'm going to use daily chart. I'll start from this high. I'll connect to the low and the lower high. Let's change the color to red this time, and I need to see again the magnetic levels. And yes, the next magnet zone is here. This is the first one, and currently we got support here. Once the sellers, they breach this support, they will push the price to the next level here, or maybe somewhere in between. So that could be 1.5750 as the upcoming target. Now I just need to realign the charts. So until this level holds, the market will be called bearish, because if the buyers are strong, they are going to break this level. Until this level holds, the bearish trend will continue. I'm going to apply Fib retracement starting from this area, the invalidation area for the seller's plan. So again, we'll get some more magnetic zones here. So right now we are above the magnetic support level and we are below this magnetic resistance level. So the idea is, after this downward push coming on the daily chart, starting from this area, this is the downward push, this is the first leg up, little correction down, it might go to 61 and then continuation downwards. So here we got bullish divergence between the two lows, but we did not get any divergence on MACD lines, which means there will be short-term pullback and then continuation downwards. So that's what I've explained here. Between this high and the current low, right now it's under bullish correction, one more wave up, most likely towards 61.8 and then continuation downwards. So any rise in Euro Aussie should be taken as an opportunity to go short. Yes, on the 4 hourly frame, we are under bullish correction here. So we got bullish divergence again on MACD lines and histogram. The buyers got stuck at the BUS level. So this is the first leg up, corrective down, maybe something like this, and then continuation downwards. So right now it's moving downward. It created its first up leg. Now it's creating the second downward leg, and the third leg in the upward direction is anticipated, and then continuation downwards. So Euro Aussie, I'll be looking for selling opportunities around 1.6392, approximately 61.8 February retracement area, and my target, the first target will be 1.6050, followed by 1.5750. The next instrument I'm going to talk about is New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. I'll start from the weekly frame again. Now, based on the weekly chart, if you understand the price structure here, so we've got low, higher low, and this is the new high. So I can apply fib retracement between the last low and high points created on the weekly chart here. So starting from the low, I'll apply fib retracement and connect it to the highest point. Moving down to daily chart now. Now, if you notice on the daily chart, it got bearish divergence, and this is the divergence I'm talking about, higher high and lower high on histogram, lower high on MACD lines. Bearish divergence means bearish pressure on the chart, and the sellers have completed the BUS. So generally, once the BUS is done, market goes back for the correction. So right now, I'm anticipating short-term correction and then continuation downwards. So this is the support in play at the moment, and I'm going to apply fib retracement starting from the highest point to the current low formed, and I'm expecting New Zealand USD to move up, complete the correction, and continue downwards. So this is the projected move for New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. I'm going to mark these magnetic zones again. So number one is here. This is going to be the first stoppage for the buyers, and the ultimate correction will be completed here. Moving to 4H, I do not see very strong bullish divergence on the 4 hourly chart, but yes, there is bullish divergence on the histogram, but the buyers are not looking very promising here. So this is the BUS level required, which will take some time. So maybe it's still building up the bullish structure here, but the price moves are not very promising here. I'm expecting first move to be completed here, then some correction, second move up here, and then continuation downwards. Let's see how it plays in the coming days. Until now, there is no bearish divergence. And moving to 1 hourly chart, on the 1 hourly chart, I can see some weakness building up again here. So here we got lower lows, and lower lows. So I think this is the high which will remain intact after this fall. Now this is the correction, and we can expect one more push down. And yes, it makes sense because dollar index is still pushing upwards. So currently all other currencies against dollar, they will remain bearish. So it will complete its bullish divergence after completing this push, one more push down like this, and then I can expect first wave up and continuation like this. So in the short run, maybe for next couple of days, it might remain bearish, and then it will complete the bullish, direction, the anticipated bullish, oops, one more second. So then it will complete the bullish correction from the new low, something like this, and continuation downwards. So in the short run, please be patient. Do not take a sell trade immediately because the market is oversold here. In fact, let it go, let it complete the divergence here one more time. Then it will start pushing up. So in the short run, we can expect some bullish price action. We can catch the bullish trend, which is going to be the corrective after this massive downward push. And then later on, we will switch to sell. So let's watch it patiently, and we will join once the bullish correction starts. The next instrument I'm going to talk about is NASDAQ. Now again, starting on the weekly frame, I just need to clean up the chart here. Okay, so starting on the weekly frame, the price structure is bullish. So low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and higher low throughout. And now it's rising again, and it is going to create a new higher high pattern. So I'll be keeping it short. I'll do one thing. I'll apply fib extension on the last leg only. So I'll start my fib extension from this low to high and this higher low. So ABC is there. So let's use fib extension in the bullish direction, starting from the low to the high and the higher low. So 61.8 is 20,671, and the next level after 61.8 is 100%, that is 22,000. So immediate target is going to be 20671. Moving down to daily chart now. Now on the daily chart, we have one more ABC available. So I'm going to use A, B, and C. So it's going to give me the magnetic zones, the overlapping zones of fib extension. And yes, we got here, and let's change the color. So right now it's inside the resistance zone, and we have strong support at this level. That's it. So on daily time frame, I think it's gonna be range bound. So after pushing up, it has entered into the resistance zone now, and it may remain range bound, or it may complete the next target at 20671. The bearish divergence is potential but not yet done. So I can't say that the buyers are fully exhausted at the moment. Now looking at the 4-hourly time frame, yes, we got the higher highs with bearish divergence here. We also got the break of structure, but it was not very strong. In fact, NASDAQ found support around 19,900 on exactly, I'll give you the levels here. So it found support around 19,930, 940, and it started pushing up. I'll be moving to 1H, and I'll apply fib extension in the bullish direction on the 1-hourly time frame now. So this is the area from where the buyers entered on 1-hourly chart with bullish divergence here, and it's a strong one. Buyers completed the BOS, and we have A, B, and C to apply the latest fib extension in the bullish direction on the 1-hourly chart. So I'll start from the lowest point. I'll connect to the high created for the first time on 1-hourly chart, and then I'll connect to the higher low. So currently it's range bound. The support is at 20,324. We are hovering around the next extension level, that's 20,409. And the next target is 2550, and the magnetic zone is 20671. So NASDAQ target remains 20671 until it holds above 20,324 or 20,185. In the short run, maybe on an early time frame, it may remain range bound. I'm expecting the range to be broken in the bullish direction. First target 20550 followed by 20670. And moving to 15 minutes. Yes, it is range bound, it is going sideways, and in the sideways price action, again I'm looking at the bullish picture here because we've got lower lows with bullish divergence here. We got the break of structure, so this level should hold, or 20,324 should hold, and once it breaks, it should go to 20550 followed by 20670. And finally, I'm going to cover gold. Now I'll explain from the monthly time frame here. So here, based on the monthly chart, what I've done, I've taken the fib extension on the monthly low, first high created, and then connected to the first higher low. So if you see the fib extension levels plotted on the monthly time frame, 3.618 price level is exactly at 2734. Currently on the monthly time frame, there are no signs against. Buyers are in full control. MACD lines flying upwards. MACD histogram strongly bullish. No signs against, and price is going to touch this level 2734 coming from the monthly frame. Now moving to weekly. Now based on weekly, again I do not see any signs against because the pattern is ultra bullish. It's been continuously making higher highs, and we've got convergence here, higher highs. MACD histogram slightly bearish, but I can't see bearish divergence being completed here. So we might get some pullback, and any pullback should be taken as an opportunity to buy based on weekly frame. Moving to daily frame now. And based on daily frame, if you see, I'm going to zoom in, and the price is still creating higher highs. So this is the latest higher high on daily in conjunction with MACD lines and MACD histogram. So there is convergence, no divergence. So what I'm applying here, I'm applying fib extension on the latest bull run on the daily chart, starting from this low and yes, now we've got the magnet zones. So the magnet target is 2725 to 2735. So I'm expecting that gold is going to reach 2725 to 2735, and the rising trend line is also intact here. Now based on our daily time frame, I'm going to apply rising trend line here. So rising trend line is intact. Moving down to 4-hourly chart. Now only on the 4-hourly chart we got bearish divergence. So I'm talking about the divergence between these levels. Now based on bearish divergence, it was expected to move lower, but the BOS never happened. So this is the BOS level. So 2557. Sellers, they did not complete the BOS. I'm going to apply for retracement starting from the BOS level to the recent high, and we got the correction precisely 61.8, and it bounced strongly from 61.8, and now it's sitting at the resistance level. So this falling trend line is breached, so we might get a pullback, and any pullback should be taken as an opportunity to buy. Hold it for the first level of 2678, the current highest point, followed by 2725 to 2735 coming from the magnet levels marked here. On the 4-hourly frame, the scenario is ultra bullish. We got bullish divergence here, and MACD histogram and MACD lines both are ultra bullish. No signs against. Moving to 1H, again we've got bullish divergence. On 1-hourly frame, buyers completed the BOS, and since then they are continuously creating higher lows and higher highs. Low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and higher highs on his MACD lines, but histogram is showing some weakness here, so we might get some correction. So any pullback should be taken as an opportunity to buy. Now the strong levels are 2650 and 2630. So I believe if we get a retest of 2650 or maybe a deeper retest of 2630 should be taken as an opportunity to buy and hold it for the target 2725 to 2735. So this is the plan for my upcoming week. I hope my technical analysis adds some value to your trading plan, and if you like the video, please share support and give a thumbs up. Have a profitable trading week ahead. Bye-bye.